Pierre Gasly says he thinks he should be rewarded with a return to Red Bull Racing after winning for Alpha Tauri at Monza. I'm Thomas Marr, be sure to like and subscribe for the very latest Formula 1 news. Pierre Gasly became the sport's latest first-time winner by claiming victory at Monza on Sunday, coming home first in his Alpha Tauri to emulate Sebastian Vettel's victory at the same venue in 2008 when the team were known as Toro Rosso. Gasly's win capitalised on a circumstantial red flag period, but there was no luck involved in his perfect control of the gap back to the attacking McLaren of Carlos Sainz. Gasly crossed the line just 0.4 seconds clear of Sainz to claim his first win, the team's second and the first win for a French driver since Oliver Panis won at Monaco in his Ligier Mugen-Honda in 1996. It was also the first win for technical director Jody Egginton, who's worked for Tyrrell, Jordan, Midland and Caterham in the past before joining Toro Rosso in 2014. Gasly's performances throughout 2020 have been eye-catching, as he's been a consistent high-point scorer and is achieving results that would normally be expected of a driver for the senior Red Bull team. Inevitably, Gasly was asked about whether he thinks he should be moved back to the team in place of the struggling Alex Albon to reclaim the position he was demoted from just over a year ago. "I think I'm ready, but as I said, it's not up to me to make that call," said Gasly after his win. "The only thing I've done since they moved me back to Toro Rosso has been just to focus on myself and just show what I can do. When I get the right tools in my hand, I'm really happy that the performance we've shown, and I'm not only talking about Brazil 2019, but I think generally we've been pretty strong most of the time. We've had some really strong qualifying, really strong races since. We'll see what happens, but I think there have been many strong drivers in Toro Rosso. I'm really happy to be one of the two that have managed to get a win for this team. Obviously, I guess the strong results should be rewarded with something, but we'll see what happens. At the moment, it's not something I really want to think about. I just want to enjoy this moment because it's my first win in Formula 1 and I'll have time to think about this later." Gasly had a tough run last year, struggling for any semblance of performance at Red Bull Racing alongside Max Verstappen. Anonymous in the midfield, he was demoted back to Toro Rosso in favour of Alex Albon. Immediately following this setback in his professional life, Gasly suffered enormous personal loss, with close friend Antoine Hubert losing his life in a Formula 2 accident at Spa-Francorchamps. Gasly's redemption arc since that time is now complete, with the French driver reaching the top step of the podium, and he says it's been a lot of self-reflection to get back to the right mental state. "That was purely a tough moment last year. I grew up with 4 brothers, and I think, personally, as a child, I had to work through quite difficult moments, which built me a pretty strong character, and I always had to fight for everything I wanted. I always, in some way, managed to turn that negative energy into something positive, and I knew last year what happened deep inside me. Obviously, I felt hurt, and I didn't feel it was fair to myself, and I really wanted to make a clear point in that moment. But look, I know I'm fast. I know what I can do. I know I can believe. I've been fighting for victories, for pole, championships in my early years, in my career, and that's what I want in Formula 1. Gasly says that even if he stays at the junior team, he couldn't be happier with the environment and equipment he's been given. "I really worked very hard with the team, and I knew that with them I had everything in my hands to show my potential. After, I just tried to focus on my own performance, not really looking at the others. Taking race by race, looking at what I can improve on my side, what I can improve with the team, with my engineers, just to extract more from myself and more from that package and combination. And honestly, I can't be happier with the team I have at the moment. They're doing an amazing job. They're giving me everything I need to be competitive every single weekend. Sometimes we're fast enough for the top 8, sometimes for top 10, sometimes top 12. But at the end of the day, they really put all the energy for my own performance, which I really appreciate and I'm really thankful for, because thanks to that, today gave us my first race win in Formula 1. So what do you think? Would you like to see Pierre Gasly return to Red Bull Racing, or think he's better off in the happier environment he's found at Alpha Tauri? As it stands, it looks like the second driver at Red Bull Racing is doomed to failure at the moment. So I think Gasly is probably better off where he is and staying out of the high pressure environment at Red Bull Racing, at least for the moment. That's it from me for the moment. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter at Thomas Marr on F1.